Hi, I'm James Zarowski. I'm a senior studying marketing and business process management, and I studied abroad spring 2017 in Wollongong, Australia, just 2 hours south of Sydney. Just kind of the laid-back nature. It definitely felt like something that you might have seen in California school system. So I really liked just the dynamics there. It was a little more relaxed. Constant trips to the beach was a big endeavor throughout study abroad, so something I really enjoyed. The students took things a little more relaxed, but were still academically inclined. I was able to actually take a wide range of classes abroad while I was studying. Some of the ones that I made sure to take were some Australian histories and cultures classes. I really wanted to know a lot about my host university. I didn't want to just get a surface level impression of it. With that being said, I also was able to take some elective courses. I have a big interest in history, so I was able to take a big history course, which is from the Big Bang to present day, so pretty much all of history. And it was taught by a former USSR doctor, so it was very interesting to kind of hear that perspective. One of the most unique courses I took abroad. And also along with my major, I was able to fill some major requirements. I took some Australian business and marketing courses. So it was very interesting to kind of see the differences in business operations, both on an American level from U of I and then from Australia. One of my happiest moments abroad was when my roommate invited me out to her Australian outback farm, 10 hours inland, and it was about 5,000 acres, all beef cattle, something that I was very not used to, that country setting. So it was very interesting to, one, see something that was so uniquely Australian, but at the same time, to also experience just a new way of life. I would probably say that it's not just enough to just be able to say yes to an adventure, but sometimes you need to be the person initiating the adventure. When people do come up to you and ask you, hey, would you want to do this, saying yes can lead to some great experiences, but maybe sometimes when you're abroad, why don't you be the one initiating, asking other people to go on that excursion with you, or that trip, or doing some activity with them. So it's enough to say yes, but even more to actually reach out that hand. Probably the students. What I really enjoyed about the University of Wollongong was that it was heavily domestic students, something that I really wanted to gain their perspective, learn the Australian culture from real Australian locals. So while abroad, I just met a very diverse amount of Australians, really got to live that experience both through my roommates and also just the activities that I went out and did with them. So overall, I really do miss the people back there. Hopefully I'll be able to sometime in my future come back, see the old campus, and also see those friends and catch up. The student named Ray. He was an Iranian student studying for his master's degree. However, there was a big age gap between me and him, about 8 years. The difference was because Ray, because of the Iranian laws, had to actually do required military service. So just his conversations with him and learning everything about a different culture that I knew nothing about really positively impacted my experience. He was a fun guy to go on a lot of trips, activities with. So someone that really has impacted my experience and someone that I will not forget. Prepare as far in advance as you can. The more that you plan and prepare, the more likely your study abroad experience will be that much more successful. Even as simply as going onto YouTube, utilizing the internet, just finding other resources. I wish before going and departing to Australia, I took a little more time and preparation and figuring out specific activities and adventures that I wanted to take on. So really, if you're looking into studying abroad right now, take the time to really nail everything and figure out things.